likes, your comments, and your subscribes. Personal readings are open if you would like to book a personal reading. That information is in the description box below. This is a blackout reading, all audio, no visual. So let's get into it. Let's start with a few messages. So a few messages I received was the pressure of procrastination makes it seem dreadful. So overthinking a situation, trying to perceive all of the possibilities so that you can better prepare yourself before you take the next step, is what is causing the pressure, right? Because it's almost as if you're being pushed in a direction, or it's almost as if you're living in this dichotomy of thinking that you're in a more comfortable position when actually you are uncomfortable because you're feeling so much pressure to change, right? And so you think that you're comfortable because you're not physically seeing the change, but energetically, spiritually, if you're feeling the pressure of procrastination, if you're in that energy of overthinking, then your spirit is no longer comfortable remaining in that place of stagnancy, right? And so then I heard fear of change, right? Which is that's what that pressure is. It's trying to prepare yourself for that sense of unknowingness, right? Not knowing what to expect, or not having a sense of direction within a new journey or a new pathway that you are looking to step into. And then also the sense of reflection and comparison, right? That's that sense of reflecting on where you, like how far you've come, but then also like imagining that future of like where it is that you see yourself going, and then you are kind of in the balance of feeling the pressure to step into that future, but also feeling the hesitation from the experiences of your past, right? So it's a balance of the past and future. You're feeling called in the present moment, right? The divine feminine versus divine masculine. That's that other sense of duality, that sense of reflection between the two, that sense of openness and willingness in order to indulge in different aspects within each energy within yourself where you feel comfortable, right? A balance of power, allowing yourself the space to express yourself in a more in different ways, right? So let's pull some cards. What message do you have for the collective at this time? Help me to articulate a clear and concise message in order for it to be received in the way that you want it to best be received. Help me to see what it is that I need to see to get the message across as clear as possible. And help me to deliver any messages that you deem worthy in order to serve your highest good for the highest good of humanity and the harm to none. I kept feeling the idea to kind of do like a divine feminine message and then a divine masculine message, but the energy here is almost as if like it feels as if the two are coming into like a sense of like union, a sense of oneness within the two energies, right? Because it's almost as if like you don't want to, because you're trying to create this sense of like equal balance and exchange of power, it's almost as if you don't want to make one seem how can I put it into words? I don't really know how to explain it, how I was feeling it. Let's pull some cards. I'm sure it'll come out in the message. Radical rebirth, right? That's five. The number 5 is representative of change. 5 represents change. There is change. There is movement happening at this time, right? There's that sense of confidence, that sense of power, that sense of knowingness in being guided within the right direction, right? So that's that energy of having the confidence in knowing that you're moving in the right direction, right? So if you're feeling called to move towards something, it's probably because that is your intuition telling you that that is the next step that you should take forward, right? Cosmic power. Look, shame and naked. Okay, right, yeah. I didn't want to say that, but I guess that's why I was having such a hard time like wording it, because I didn't want to say it in that way, but the cards are bringing it up in the same way that I was seeing it. I didn't want to separate the readings because I didn't want the divine masculines to feel like they could not watch the divine feminine reading, right? Because, or the vice versa, for the divine feminine to feel like they could not watch the divine masculine, because sometimes people don't understand that every person or everything, every energy has a balance between the two energies that exist within them. And so the message is clear for both energies, but there is definitely a sense of change, right? That even in the cosmic power card here, there is the sun and the moon, and then the masculine and the feminine, right? The masculine representing the sun, and the feminine representing the moon. There is a level of like give and take that has to happen here in order to create that sense of ebb and flow, right? If there is two strong energies um, reflecting against each other, like, right, you resisting the change that you're being called towards in whatever way that resonates for you, it is almost as if it creates a sense of like restriction, it creates a sense of resistance between the two energies, right? So there has to be a sort of sense of vulnerability, a sense of openness, and a sense of willingness to give as well in some of the areas that will in your personal perspective may make you seem like a little bit more vulnerable, right? In order for you to experience that sense of magnetizing energy, there has to be a sense of vulnerability. Hmm. So there's definitely like embracing this energy of releasing, or kind of like letting go to experience this energy of like flow, right? There has to be an energy of letting go, all the while maintaining your power, right? Just because you open yourself up, that does not mean that you give away your power, right? It just means that you make yourself a little bit more free flowing. That way you are able to preserve your power for when it is more necessary, right? In moments where it is more useful. Clarify radical rebirth. There's definitely a sense of openness here, to a new perspective, to a new level of openness, to a new level of vulnerability. And that may be what this change is requiring of you. It's requiring a sense of give, whatever that looks like, whether if you have to give your time, whether if you have to give your attention, whether if you have to give a little bit more discipline, whether you have to give a little bit more to it, however it resonates for you, right? This can be regarding your health, this can be regarding like new changes within something, a new job, or however this resonates for you personally. This is a general message. So clarify radical rebirth. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. That's that anxiety. Yep. Look, that. Even if I did show it on camera, I don't know if y'all would still believe it. Like, it does it every time. The Nine of Swords and the Death, that's the balance of anxiety and depression, the fear. It's what's keeping you up at night. You feeling that pressure of change. The Death card is the change. It's the transformation that you're being called to make. The transformation, or the energy, the owning the confidence in this transformation, right? Not being stuck in that energy of being hesitant out of holding on to lessons from your past, and not being too anxious based on not setting pure intentions for your future, right? It's kind of like accepting the transformation, but also like at a slow and steady pace, right? Like knowing that you don't have to have all the answers, that you still have the willingness and the ability to learn within the growth of this process, right? You don't have to step into something already knowing the answers. It's okay to grow within something. Clarify shame. The Queen of Wands and the Hierophant, right? With the Star, yeah. That's you owning. That's you owning your commitment, right? You accepting the energy of becoming the student. You accepting your confidence in growing within this creation, whatever it is that you're creating at this time, whatever space that you're growing within in your life at this time. It's as if you are kind of releasing that sense of feeling a little bit less than because you have a space that, or you have an opportunity in which you can grow within yourself, right? That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing that you continuously find in a healthy way, right? Because you don't want to be too in your mind about becoming too perfect, but it is healthy to continue to look for areas to improve within yourself, right? To continue to grow within your confidence, to continue to grow within the things that you're looking to create, right? And to continue to elevate right within your frequency, because the Queen of Wands carries a very high frequency energy, right? She's just a very high frequency being, right? She's spiritually connected. And so it's okay to continue to grow within yourself, right? That's how you maintain your confidence. That's how you maintain abundance, wealth within yourself and within the life that you create. Clarify naked, Mami Wata. Justice. King of Wands. Like, really, the Queen of Wands came out and the King of Wands. That's the balance. Remember I said the feminine and the masculine is the union, divine union. With the Hierophant, that is a spiritual union, a spiritual connection within the masculine and the feminine energy within you, right? The Hermit card, spirit, the spirit. Okay. So you opening yourself up to this level of vulnerability, you opening yourself up to this new perspective, you opening yourself up to this new change that you are getting ready to experience, getting ready to embark on, right? This new path is going to open you up to a new level of wealth. The Ten of Pentacles is legacy, it's wealth, right? What's owed to you is getting ready to be placed upon you, right in front of you, right? It's going to be put right in your lap. The Hermit card, right? Spiritual abundance. The balance, right? Justice card is balance. It's give and take. It's equal give and take. With the Hierophant, it's law and order. It's karma. It's payment for everything that you receive. The Nine of Pentacles. Yes. Everything that you, right? Because the Nine of Pentacles is like an independent energy, right? It's somebody who creates wealth. Clarify cosmic power. The Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords. The Six of Swords. So yeah, this is that friction energy. This is that resistance. Clarify this Knight of Swords. What is the intention here? The Ten of Swords. Give me one more. Make it make sense. Seven of Wands. The Tower. Somebody was avoiding something. Or you were avoiding experiencing something. That's why you were feeling resistant to the change. The Seven of Wands feels like having to stand up for yourself. With the Tower, something you believe in. The Page of Pentacles, maybe something that you believed in since a child. Eight of Pentacles, regarding how a foundation is built. The Ten of Swords. The Knight of Swords. What's this Ten of Swords? Okay. Okay, so that's why maybe you could have felt as if at one point you were maybe overindulged in one energy within yourself, right? So whether if you were like overly feminine, meaning like more submissive, or if you were overly masculine, meaning the more dominant one, there was a situation where you may have felt as if you were betrayed within that matter, right? And so in order to protect, that's why you're feeling this fear of resistance, right? That's that hesitation that is keeping you from moving forward. I'm not going to dig more into that. I'm going to leave that where it is. All right, let's close this message out. You can book a personal reading if you would like to. Find the information in the description box below. Let's get some angel messages to close this out. What message do you have for the collective at this time? Close this message out. So this is definitely you just confirmation that believe that you're feeling this pressure because you're being called within the right direction, right? Whatever this fear is that's holding you back is only doing just that. It's keeping you from moving forward. It's not protecting you. It is not keeping you at peace. It's just holding you back from moving forward, right? Opportunities, the first card out, right? But following your intuition will open you up to that new level of openness that you are looking to experience. Yep, with recovery and improving health, right? Yep, that's definitely a sense of like you like being more open to um, that give and take, right? That balance of power. In order to receive, you have to let go a little bit. You have to give a little bit. It's going from that. It's going from that energy of resistance to the energy of being magnetized in 1717. So from resistance to magnetizing, right? That the balance of power, the ebb and flow, the equal give and take. Mm. But that is the message that I have for you guys. May you continue to learn, create, meditate, and innovate. Bye.